the Chicago Bulls are an absolute mess right now. What the heck is going on with them? What is going on, y'all? Five Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA here to talk about the Bulls. And this is a video I've been wanting to make for quite some time. And a lot of you guys have even reached out to me and asked me, Fives, to make this video. And you know what? You're damn right. And I need to talk about this, and I've been avoiding it because I didn't want to, but I need to, okay? It's not something you might want to hear, but it's something you need to hear. So this might be a little bit of a rant, if you will, but damn it, I need to talk about it because you know what? I can't stand this anymore. So let's talk about this. The question that I proposed really might not even be a question of something where you have a choice. So the question being, should the Bulls tank this season? And you might be like, Fives, they don't really have a choice. They're just bad, right? And they're right now, at the time of this video, the last place in the Eastern Conference. So absolutely dead last. Okay, their play has been anemic this season. Now, they have been hurt with the number of their key guys, but they've just been flat out bad. So let's talk about this, and let's talk about what to make of the Bulls and what the heck should they do this season? What can they do this season? And what needs to happen to set the Bulls up in the right path going forward? So I have a very clear way of thinking when it comes to what an NBA team should be, okay? Either you are a contender or you're tanking. Now, you might be like, Fives, what about the middle? The middle is quicksand in the NBA. You don't want to be the middle. Now, let me preface those comments by saying the Warriors are obviously the best team in the NBA. And so does that mean nobody else should try? No, I don't mean that. We know the Warriors are the best team in the NBA. We know 90% chance Warriors are probably going to win. 95% chance. Unless someone gets hurt on their team, they're probably going to win the championship. But looking ahead, you know, and looking a few years ahead, we can see the Warriors might break up. Who knows what's going to happen? Are you building a contender for years to come? Or are you rebuilding to build that contender? Or are you just flat out bad? So what is it? Really, what is it? Because you don't want to be in the middle, be a fringe playoff team, get in every other year and be okay with that. No. So when the Bulls initially, because I say all this to say, when the Bulls initially decided to rebuild and hit the reset button, I said, okay, fine. John Paxson, Gar Forman, go ahead, rebuild a team. We know we're obviously not going to be title contenders anytime soon. So I'd rather us build something for the long term, like a Philadelphia with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, you know, like a Milwaukee with Giannis, like even the Lakers before they got LeBron. So I was on board with that. They traded away Jimmy Butler, wasn't a big fan of that, but I was on board. But now, okay, with the Bulls bottoming out, it seems like, oh, everything's going according to plan. No, the reason I have an issue right now with the Bulls bottoming out is because there is no sense of clear direction. And that is an issue. Now, the Bulls could go this way the entire season, obviously, and we'll get a top draft pick, because even with the new lottery changes, you are guaranteed at worst a top 5 pick if you are the worst record, in the NBA. So they can still be lucked into that. But where's the direction? Where is the long-term plan here? Because to me, I thought the building blocks were Lauri. I thought the building blocks were Zach. I thought the building blocks was Chris Dunn. But really, is it at this point? Because management this season has made a mockery of itself with its, relationship with the players calling them out. And then the head coach. This is not a guy I want to lead the Bulls in the future. I'm sorry, Jim Boylen, whichever Jim Boylen this is. You know, there was another Jim Boylen who was the interim head coach of the Bulls a few years back. This Jim Boylen is not the right guy. And I wanted to wait to make this video because, like I said, I wanted him to get a couple of games under his belt because I wanted to see what this guy's all about. He's not the one. I'm sorry. I'm not sold on him. He's not a leader. He's not the guy that's going to have guys rally around him. He's not the coach you want to play for. And he's not that smart of a coach to me. Okay? So, for me, Jim Boylen needs to go. At this point, he looks like just a yes man. If he's on the Bulls after the season, I'll have no hope for the Bulls for the foreseeable future until they get rid of him. Because to me, having a clear, good head coach is a foundational piece for building a long-term team. Because you don't want to keep firing guys while you're building, something for the long term. So, at the base, at the core of the Bulls, what can we take and what can we throw away? I like Lauri. Lauri's our foundation piece. He's where everything is getting built around. Do I think Lauri Markkanen is a franchise player who can be the best player on a championship team? No. But I think he can be either the second or third best player. I think so. Then we have Kris Dunn. I think he's a starting level caliber point guard. Zach LaVine. Same thing, starting level caliber shooting guard. If he improves his defense, he'll be even better. Those three pieces I'm fine with. Bobby Portis as a sixth man, I'm also okay with. Jabari Parker was a mess. Jabari Parker was a mistake the second we signed him. We owe him $40 million. They better not pick up a ZAM option next year. Now he's ruled out because of stomach illnesses and whatnot. Jabari Parker has been taken out of the rotation, if you guys haven't heard. That's all it is. And you know what? This is sad. This is sad at this point because Jabari Parker, look, I wasn't a fan of the Bulls signing him, but Jabari Parker, I hope he goes and excels somewhere that they need him. Because on the Bulls, we didn't need Jabari Parker. Okay, Jabari Parker is the last thing the Bulls needed. And now he wilted away half a season almost with a losing team. So Bulls need to trade Jabari Parker. And they need to do it ASAP. And I hope it happens. It should happen. Jabari Parker does not need to be on this roster. So get rid of Jabari Parker. That's another you strike against management. And I've defended Gar Forman and John Paxson, folks. A lot of Bulls fans have, always bashed them. I've said that they've drafted well. They drafted Jimmy. They drafted Bobby Portis. They drafted Derek. They drafted well. And they have built some good teams. It's just that, to me, they have run their course and they've hit the reset button too many times for me to trust them anymore. The trust is gone. That's all it is. I never said they were complete anemic at their job. I just said they've kind of run its course and you just need a new voice. You just need a new voice after a while. So Jabari Parker needs to be gone. We take a look at the other guys on this team. Denzel Valentine, not a big fan of him, so I don't want to pick up his option. So we can get rid of him too. And then we take a look at the other guys. Robin Lopez, I don't know why he continues to get minutes on this team. It boggles my mind. Please trade Robin Lopez to another team that needs a backup center. Please, okay? And then the other guys on this roster, Ryan Arcidiacono, I mean, he's been okay. He can be a backup point guard in this league. Nothing crazy for him. Justin Holiday, we don't really need him. He's an okay level bench player, bench guard in this league, but really for the Bulls doesn't really do much for us, so we can trade him as well. So point I'm trying to make to you is we've got some foundational building blocks in Lauri, Kris Dunn, and Zach LaVine, and Portis, and Wendell Carter Jr. Oh my God, how could I forget Wendell Carter Jr.? So Wendell Carter Jr., obviously we're keeping him, our first-round draft pick this year. So those 5 pieces we're keeping that I want the Bulls to keep. And then the rest, get rid of. Get rid of the rest right now. Tank this season. Just tank. Okay, I know we're not supposed to use that word tank. Tank the season. Try to get a Zion Williamson or RJ Barrett this upcoming season. And obviously now you've got your franchise player on board. And now we can start talking. So overall, my thoughts being on the Bulls is John Paxson and Gar Forman, I wish they were gone, but I don't think they're going anywhere. They've got relationships with the owner, with Michael Reinsdorf, the son of the owner. So I think they're going to be here. So we're just going to have to deal with them. But since we are going to have to deal with them, get rid of the trash on the Bulls, trade Jabari Parker, trade Robin Lopez, trade Justin Holiday, keep the 5 guys, build around them, tank the season, and go and get RJ Barrett or Zion Williamson, depending on the pick that you get this coming season. And then after that, maybe the Bulls can be on the right path because right now it's anemic. Honestly, the Bulls have too much talent right now to be as bad as they are. And there's still a lot of games left in the season, so who knows what'll happen, but that's just how I feel right now. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below on what you guys think is the state of the Bulls. Should they tank or should they not? Leave a comment down below if you agree. As always, thanks for watching.